What's up, everybody? We're having some Discord troubles right at the moment, but we're trying to get it here. Yeah, I'm not sure. It had like the robot voice going.
What was that?
Are you doing? You got to be doing it on purpose, Omni. It's coming from your voice. Is it coming from mine as well?
Yeah, it was. Sorry, Joe.
Oh, I'm AFK trying to fix something. I guess we lost.
Yeah, but I like.
Sure, trying my-
Alright, I'm gonna have to disconnect from chat while I'm streaming. But I don't know what's going on with the sound there.
Okay.
Failed to find session. Or you guys got a new map loading?
Yeah, it's just loading up just now.
Give it another second here. What the heck is that thumbnail? It is a cool looking thumbnail image that I found on the Googles. Is what it is. Still giving me a failed to find session here.
It's still loading.
That's weird, that robot thing.
Yeah, it seems to come in and out.
Omni's got his mic muted right now and it's not happening. Yeah, no clue, man. I don't
Put
know.
on some earbuds so there's no feedback from my speakers.
I don't know if it's a Discord thing or if it's one of us or what. I mean, we didn't have the problem the other day. What's going on, Lucifer?
Just grab me.
I'm joining on you right now.
We didn't have any issues in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. It keeps doing it though. No clue. If it keeps doing it, I'll just have to disconnect from chat for the stream. I don't want the stream to have to listen to robot voices.
I think it might be Discord.
It definitely is.
Yeah, that too. That like it usually is like instant.
It's definitely coming and going. It's very strange. Man, I went through my shards earlier, and I deleted so many shards. It seemed like, and then I went back to my shard pages, and I had only actually deleted like 2 rows of shards. It's like, oh my god, am I really hanging on that bad? Apparently so. See, what do we want to do here in the mid? Guess just do it like, do you want to turtle it or do you want to spawn camp it?
Yeah, we could turtle.
Okay.
That's how I usually do it.
Yeah.
At least until Omni breaks it or something, and then I have to go back the other way.
I'm superstitious about that loot for the middle lane, too. Alright, we'll just go ahead and go up. Let's see. Omni, you not helping, man? What the hell? I don't know how much I like this lane over here, but I guess it'll work.
go.
Yeah, it was very, very weird. The whole robot Discord voice.
I was just wubbing, that's all that it was really. Wub, wub, wub.
Was that it? Nah, I'm not sick, me gusta. I do have I've got really bad allergy problems. I've got a little bit of a stuffy nose today. But that's about it. Pole Smash Monk. Yeah, Pole Smash Monk's a lot of fun. It's not as effective as a Hero Damage Monk is currently, but it's still effective. If you like playing that way, you should do it, because you can win matches with it. Mister, how you doing?
I'm just curious, are we the only one who are hearing the robot voices, or is everybody hearing that?
I'm sure everybody would hear it, because it's how it works is it just picks up the OBS picks up the sound coming from my sound card, so it's gonna be picking up the same thing that I'm hearing. I'm not hearing it anymore. It seemed like it stopped again.
Like, I can barely understand you.
Oh, really?
Well, that's better, but yeah.
Yeah, that's very strange. It must be a Discord thing. I'm not sure. I mean, I wouldn't use a Pole Smash Monk for the roller anymore. It's slow in comparison to... like the charge shot EV, or... I mean, it's quicker than like a right-click Monk on the roller. But an Apprentice, a Huntress, I mean, anything can go faster than that now. I mean, if that's the only way you have of getting the roller killed, then that's a different story. Are you guys in stream hearing me as a robotic voice? Nobody's answering.
I couldn't understand you.
Neither could I.
Alright, I'm just going to disconnect from Discord then. That's just going to be too irritating for everybody. Alright, so I sound fine there? Yeah. No clue. Anyway, I will, sorry, you get to hear no Omni or Joe today. Yeah, in Discord we were hearing robot voices from each other, and I'm not sure, not sure exactly what was up with that. Little quality derpage to start the day, you know? First run. I made it to wave 3 at least before I derped off a ledge. That's a plus. It's almost better than normal. My name is Sam. I wonder what we got laying over there. Got some goodies on the ground, that's for sure. Yeah. Nothing good. To be honest with you, more people in real life call me Juice than at work and everything. Half of the staff was calling me Juice. That's in part where the name came from, I guess. There's not a best max. It's just what you find. There's best in theory. You know, and people have their personal favorites. Like, my personal favorites are either fire or storm. But they're comparable in DPS. Now you get the additional benefits of, like, having fire or storm. Where, like, earth doesn't give you an additional benefit. It won't combo. And then where, you know, storm will combo with a drenched here or drenched baddie, and fire will combo with the oiled baddie. And that's, I mean, that's half the battle right there, for sure. You know what, I may completely restart Discord and try to get these guys back in. Maybe it's on my end. Maybe it's me causing it. I'm not sure. Fact, see if there's a bird here. If there's no bird, I'm going to restart it real quick. Looks like there's not. Let's see. Discord, where are you? You quit Discord. I quit Discord
Yeah,
and
I was like, I think when. Sorry, carry on.
oh, I said I completely exited out of Discord and restarted it here, and it sounds normal now.
That's what I did. Like Joe did that, and I didn't. So.
Yeah, it sounds better.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, man, it's all, you know, I got you guys right there. I mean, half the people only show up to hear Omni talk anyway, you know. I can't disappoint, you know. I gotta bring the Omni. Plus, he did promise karaoke later.
Oh boy.
There's your mama there, Omni. The Omni mom is here.
Oh, hi, Mum. How's it going? Glad you can make it.
So, as far as, like, 22k relics, I know you guys have been really grinding it out here the last few days. What ratio do you think? Say out of all the medallions that you find, how many of them do you think are over 22k right now?
Like half.
Really? Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere near that lucky.
But only like 10% are over. No, not even. Maybe like 5% are over 22.5.
They're not. They might be over. At 22, but their other stats have sucked.
Yeah, you just meant main stat, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't including like if the substats were good.
No, I was just the main stat. I mean, I don't even see. It might be like 20% of the ones I get. Maybe I just got crap luck.
Yeah, I think it's higher than that.
Omni, your mom says she's waiting for the karaoke.
I'm busy stuffing my face.
Oh, Peppers, it's all good. If Omni starts his own channel and all my viewers go over there, I'll make him carry me around, you know.
I don't think you guys can handle all the Hadokens that are going to be going on in that channel.
All the
They'll just have to
Hadokens.
alter your streaming schedule.
Especially if Nana shows up, she's getting her butt whipped.
She's pretty good, man. She's probably rusty right now, but she's pretty goddamn good at that stuff.
So like I just got a 22.2 relic or medallion.
Nice. I got a 2900 one.
Well, I grew up with fighting games, so yeah, bring it on.
Whatever you want to use there, Bullseye, they're all pretty viable. There is no... I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about building. DPS, it doesn't matter. Play whoever you want. For building, you're going to want... oh, I turned myself offline. That way people don't spam messages to me. Or now, I'm DCing or something.
Something's going on.
Oh my
just in
goddamn
general.
internet, man. The stream stopped again. And I'm assuming I'm going to get booted out of the game here in a minute, so...
That looks like you're moving around.
It won't let me place any traps. I'll just sell what I've got, because I'm assuming I'm going to get booted. I don't want to give you guys a weak lane if I get kicked out. It's letting me shoot, too. That's the weirdest thing.
It's weird too because Joe's not had any problems like for the short amount of time that he was doing his.
I mean, I'm no doubt having some massive internet problems. I mean, it's almost to the point where I debated on stopping live streaming. You can't stream if you don't have a connection. That's just life, you know? And me, shy of moving somewhere, I've got the best connection available. Oh, Pit is for life for saying it wouldn't let me build because I was out of mana.
That's kind of funny.
I guess maybe I was just trying. I know I had mana because I just dropped it up there for Omni. So
That's
I
the best derp of the day.
I must have just not had enough. Yeah, I was trying to put a 5-noder down here instead of a 4-noder. Yeah, anyway, I've got connection issues, and sadly I'm not getting any help from Charter about it. The local Charter people have got it in their head that there's nothing better than us out there right now, so everybody is basically fucked. Don't bitch at us. We'll tell you to go away. That's the mentality they've got here, sadly.
Wait, what? Wait, I completely missed that there.
With my connection problems, the company I use is called Charter. It's a big cable TV company in the U.S.
Alright.
And their service is awful. It's I mean, all these connection problems I'm having, when you talk to them, they just tell you basically, go fuck yourself, you're screwed. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Switch to DSL? That's the only other thing that's available in the area.
Dude, DSL's terrible.
Oh, it's bad. I mean, shit, I remember actually making the switch, because DSL was available first, you know? I remember having DSL and then making the switch to cable thinking, oh my god, what is this?
Yeah.
The porn flows so much faster.
You know, when I called up to cancel my DSL, they were like, well, what if we gave you a $25 discount? I'm like, I don't think you're understanding the problem.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Just come over to the UK, you'll have multiple options.
Well, I could just move closer to an actual city and have multiple options here. But that's just... It's just the challenge I live with. I mean, not only do I live in BFE out on the ocean, but I live in a private community that I don't know, the people who run it seem to piss off everybody. So like nobody's willing to help you if you live here in so many aspects. Which, I mean, eventually we're going to move. This isn't, you know, we want to move a little closer to the Brat and all that, you know.
Another medallion? Jesus.
I just got a 22.5 medallion.
Nice.
22744.
Got a can over here.
The substats are too low.
I got an upgraded McManus with storm damage. It's just barely an upgrade, but
He's had 2 games. Sorry, Joe.
oh, this is not 2 games. This is hundreds of games. I haven't seen a McManus in so long.
Selling shit.
I mean, my last one is from before the last patch.
Go away. I don't know. No. Okay.
If you're willing to pay for it, Peppers, I'm down. You guys got to remember, I make a tenth of what the average American makes. Not like I got a disposable income here, you know.
What, the wife doesn't give you an allowance?
Oh, she gives me an allowance. She takes really good care of me, but it's just a matter of, you know, West Coast living. It's expensive, you know.
Oh yeah.
Even, you know, being outside of California, it's still pricey. We could move to the Midwest and live like kings. I did. I mean, when I left my when I first left DC, I went to Springfield, Missouri for college. And I mean, not only was it just complete culture shock, but like I was paying for a full like 3-bedroom house with a yard and everything else while I was in college. I was paying like half of what I was for a really stanky 1-bedroom apartment in DC. It was, you know, it was culture shock on many levels. Just the cost of living was so low in comparison to what I was used to, too. For everything.
Yeah, my mom's got like really bad internet. It's super.
That's the thing is mine, it's all, my down is always fine. It's all related to upload speed. You know, in upload, I can't even say upload speed because 2 months ago I was streaming at 60 frames a second with no issues on the exact same connection. And now all of a sudden I'm streaming at low quality 720, 30 frames per second and can't stay connected. So, I mean, it's the connection, the advertised connection is there. It's just, the consistency is not. It's just irritating.
Well, do you think it could it have something to do with your neighbors? Because you're pretty much sharing bandwidth with your neighbors, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it always could. I'm actually not in a terrible location when you look at it that way, as far as cable goes, because I'm probably, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of a mile from a major intersection. And you know that that's a main junction area. I mean, demographically, I should be in a good location. And I know none of my other neighbors are streaming.
I remember living in an apartment complex, and we were constantly having internet issues. And the guys from Cox Cable would come on and be like, "Yeah, one of your neighbors was running an FTP site."
Oh, jeez. That'll do it. I mean, if anything, now none of the other... All the neighbors I have, I mean, the most upload bandwidth they're going to be taking is like putting pictures on Facebook or something. It's nothing. And my down speed is always, like on a bad night, my down speed will only drop down to about 65. So, I mean, that's more than enough to watch multiple HD movies at the same time, you know. It's just the consistency with the upload speed. And it's, I mean, when I go to, you know, this speed test, the Ookla and all that stuff, I mean, all that is a good indicator. But none of that actually shows stability and consistency. You know, all it shows is peak speeds. So on those things, I always test out like a superhero. And then, of course, that's when you bitch at the cable company and they have somebody out here. That's the first thing they do is they test that and they see it and they're like, oh, what are you saying? You're fine. You know?
Yeah, at this moment.
Right. And that's the problem I have. But I mean, like I said, it's just disappointing going from 60 frames a second down to low quality 30 frames a second and still having issues. And like from here, the stream, when were playing earlier, the stream stopped, but Discord didn't. You know, we were still talking fine.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know that I didn't completely lose the connection. It's just something happened with the bandwidth or whatever. It spiked up or down. Anyway, it's very frustrating. That's funny. Out of mana and couldn't place my weapon mans. I don't know what's broke.
Yeah, I saw you moving around and it had the green outline, and you're like, I don't know, my character's not working.
Yeah, I got an error.
User error. Oh.
Thank you very much, by the way. I do appreciate it.
Looks like you are having connection issues.
Oh, I just exited out the menu that time.
Yay, Nimbus.
I'll hop back on here. Every time I switch myself to online, I get like 6 messages, so I gotta go real quick.
Everyone, spam my messages, quick.
What's going on there, Chippery? You guys know why I'm really doing this. If after every map I DC and rejoin, then I never have to build. I saw Nimbus was coming, and I'm like, oh, I'm not doing shit on Nimbus.
See, and I thought you were playing with us to keep us from catching up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's terrible. I wouldn't put it past myself.
Believe you me, that is the reason.
Sorry, I lost my when the stream stopped and restarted. I lost my my notifications anyway, so it gives me an opportunity to get that going again and put some undue pressure on you guys. I'll hit G. There we go. Not that it matters. See if I can get my notifications going again. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just frustrating as hell. I hope you're watching Charter. You suck.
Double suck. Ultimate suck.
I don't think I'm going to cause any issues here. I'll just park right here for a sec and get this going.
Well, at least the robot voices are gone.
I'm assuming that was just a Discord thing. It was
it might have been
indeed very, very
something
strange.
Probably just dorked out earlier.
Yeah. There we go. Willie Beast, it was you. Thank you very much for subscribing, man. I heard it, but I didn't see it. So I had to restart my little notifications window here where I could get it all figured out again. Alright, I'll come contribute now, I promise.
Yeah.
Oh, too quick. Joe is too quick.
My internet works.
I think that
Shots fired.
I think that was your fingers work more than your internet that time.
So yeah, I was telling Omni I had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take the trash out. Because out here we have javelinas, so I can't put the trash out in the morning.
Oh,
or
yeah.
they knock it over and they lick everything clean.
I remember those in New Mexico. Some of the, well, I spent a couple years in Albuquerque, and some of the people that worked for me, I was going to college and working for Jiffy Lube at the time. Anyway, some of the Jiffy Lube employees would go down there and go hunting, and they were such a nuisance in southern New Mexico that it was like unlimited tags, 11-month hunting season, or whatever, you know. I mean, they just wanted them dead.
Wow.
But same thing, getting into everybody's shit, you know.
Yeah, I know out here you need to get a license and it's seasonal. But I mean, they just wander our neighborhoods.
Yeah. There was just a thing on TV about those just 45 minutes ago. So they were in Arizona, or actually they were in Texas. But some of the man, they were big. The ones in New Mexico were really small in comparison. The Texas ones, man, they were some hogs.
Right. They smell really bad too.
Well, I mean, they are pigs. Pigs are not known for their smelly goodness, you know?
Yeah, we had a whole family of them come into our front yard and just tear apart everything.
Jeez. Yeah, I agree there, Phil. That's what you gotta do. You gotta just, you know, you gotta have fun. It is a game and all. So if you don't play the play style that you like, just because there's a slight difference in DPS numbers, then you're just missing out, you know? I would never play a hero a certain way or use a shot type that I don't enjoy just because the target dummy says so. Oh mama, I'm gonna go big on those pigs. Actually, now that I got the big, now that old Bob Ross has got his big gold clock, I'm thinking I'm gonna get rid of all my crops maybe and turn it into a hog farm. Have like 600 pigs running around.
And all the babies will be made by cryo.
You gonna spend your whole day picking up truffles?
Oh yeah, that's pretty much how it's gonna work. What's going on, Paco? Kane, if you add some stun into the mix, it will help you out quite a bit. That's it. That's all I had to do was say the magic word to Omni Mom there. Truffles.
Yep, there you go. See? Truffle heaven.
Oh yeah. Anyway, Kane, if you add some stun into the mix, like on your cannonballs and walls, is what I personally used. But you're going to have a lot easier time with those assassins. In fact, you'll find if you get spammy with the cannonballs and throw like way too many of them down, assassins are actually a complete non-issue. They just die. They fall off of you and die almost instantly. Oh, it went bad, mama. The long dark, I had bigger intentions than that. It's funny, the very first time I played through Stalker Mode in that game is the longest I've survived. Since then, I haven't made it just near as long. You know something that's funny, and I know that, like, the majority of the people that watch my channel all watch it for Dungeon Defenders too, you know? But YouTube actually has a function that shows the top search terms that were used to reach one of your videos or your channels on Google. And the number 4 search term, you know, number 1 of course was DD2, number 2 was like Dungeon Defenders, whatever, but number 4 was actually Stardew Valley. Just that search term, Stardew Valley, was the 4th the fourth highest reason people got to one of my YouTube videos or the channel in the last 30 days.
Nice.
I was just surprised to see that. I mean, Stardew is, obviously it's really, really popular. I used cannons and PDTs at Kane, personally. Flamethrowers and cannons, maybe try. I wouldn't use just cannonballs, because then you don't get none of that CC, you know? Or, I mean, then you don't get none of that AoE. The PDTs are helpful, and the flamethrowers are very helpful. That is for sure. See if it's going to let me continue on this time.
Yep, that's right. 5 days to go. You better be saving up those defender medals.
Oh, you know you're going to want to have them. CC stands for crowd control. You know you're going to want to have defender medals. I actually bought, I was at the cap, and I bought 5 or 6 pet boosters this morning to get lowered down. I didn't want to drop too much, but...
It's okay, Joe. I've got you. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. It's all good, man.
It doesn't bother me to build it. I just hate Nimbus.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
You building the whole thing there, Omni?
Yeah, if you want.
Alright, I didn't know if it was like, you know, you guys were alternating and not including me, or what. I mean, I got no problem with just getting carried, don't get me wrong.
We could just
You don't think it'd be faster to separate? And
oh, it would
build?
be way faster
No,
for
go
each
for
of
it,
us to do our own lanes.
Whatever, I'm sure you've
Oh,
got
you
some.
started it now, Omni. You got to finish this one.
Yeah. I'm going.
It would definitely be faster if we all built with our own mana that we get at the beginning. Well, thanks, Sarah Ender. I do appreciate it very much. I tell you, that one game is getting so many people on their forums complaining about the NDA. I'm really hoping they lift it soon.
Damn thing.
Are they still complaining about that one guy who's doing the streams?
Oh,
doing
there's
the
a bunch
videos?
of them. There's a bunch of... Every time somebody puts a video up there, the community, like, instantly says... You know, I mean, the name of the forum post will end up being, like... NDA breaker or something like that. It's like, Jesus, really?
No, I meant the one guy who's allowed to post videos.
He actually doesn't... It doesn't even look like he's into the game. His videos were not positive about the game at all. In fact, one of them is titled, like... Took an hour to do one map. And all the comments below are like, it took you an hour because you're a dumbass.
Yeah, running around randomly swinging at stuff. And
I mean, you can take an hour to do any map if you search every single thing on the map. What I gotta shut up. I almost started giving you... I almost started giving actual pointers. I mean, obviously, I've already found a way to do it. I've found the right way. It's just a matter of getting leveled
I
up.
don't think discussing the game breaks the NDA. It's just you can't.
You're not supposed to say anything about it. You're not even supposed to say that you're a member of the test group. That's why I'm purposely not saying the name of the game. Just because...
Well, then you've already broken the NDA.
Oh, big time.
So there's no harm in continuing to.
I just don't want to get a strike on it. That thing, the video game industry is like the casino business, man. You get black flagged by one company for NDA, NDA breakage, and like you'll never get access to another game again. I don't know. It's like they blacklist you, like casinos in Nevada do. Somebody in chat can type it out to you, Maxwell, but I'm not going to say it.
Neither will I, because it's a curse word around these parts. Makes me so triggered every time.
Triggered!
Every damn time!
No, that's not what he's referring to, Ender. He's referring to the conversation that we're having here about NDAs.
The shenanigans!
Dungeon
I'm
Defenders.
running through, stealing my mana.
I get the flyer PDTs. It's cool, I've got them. They actually should be a hell of a lot better now because they actually have a better medallion than what they used to have. So
It's a shame though, because I believe, you know, now obviously I looked into it at the wrong time. I had the you snooze, you lose philosophy I was directly impacted from. But I mean, my channel takes its tower defense and strategy pretty seriously. I mean, I love those games, you know. So it's a perfect fit, really, for a game like that. You know, it's a very what do they call it in market terms? A very focused audience or whatever they call it. I don't remember, but
specific kind of game genre thing.
I mean, everybody that watches my channel, not everybody, but 90% of the people that watch the channel watch it for some tower defense.
And the strategy that goes in, and the thought, and all the things involved.
You know, so I mean, any tower defense game, that's, you know, now I know like that Hell Warders is a much smaller game, but when I contacted Hell Warders, I mean, he already knew who I was.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, not that I think I'm some hot shit, you know what I'm saying, but I mean, everybody that watches this channel watches it for strategy and tower defense. That's the thing I like the most, you know.
Ah, come on, it's lies. We all watch for the juice jumps. Come on, that's what we all here for.
Well, I mean, if you don't include some cliff diving in your action tower defense, then what good is it?
It just could be that they don't think of themselves as a tower defense game. So when they were looking for people to stream it, they didn't even look in that community.
Yeah. Well, that they were just there. I mean, at the time, it looked like they were looking for media outlets, because like that one guy that's doing the bulk of the videos for it, he doesn't even focus really on gaming. He does a lot of tech review type stuff.
Well, he didn't speak in a single video.
Yeah, I don't understand what that was.
It's like Leon, take it to the face, to the face. How did you get all the way
Oh, I'm
over
always
here,
going to
anyway?
buy some bread there, Amigusta. Don't worry about that. If there was bread to be had in Dungeon Defenders 2, I would buy some bread here as well. Yeah, anyway, I guess it's just me whining, because in my mind, I'm a perfect fit for
Whoa,
a channel.
runner. Jesus, man.
You know, in my mind, I'm a perfect fit for a person to be covering their game on my channel, you know?
No, I think you are too. It's not really an opinion.
Vlogs of me going to the store. I've got my favorites. You know, the best bread available in my area is, without a doubt, believe it or not, it's not one of the big names. It's from Safeway. Their honey wheat. What's
Yes,
it
I
called?
use that.
Honey wheat berry.
I would never.
Yes,
I would never have
That is
expected
good
to hear
shit,
that.
man.
Do you know what? Our Safeway stopped making it.
Really?
Yeah, I was pissed off because that's what I always buy.
Oh, that's the good bread. That's for sure.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
It's really good. It's, you know, it's sweet and it's soft. I like bread as this stream is meant for him now.
Well, so now we had to switch to like Harvest something or other because Safeway stopped stocking that brand.
Ah, that sucks.
Of course, I do all the shopping. You know, my wife pays the bills, but I do all the shopping.
That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. It's a pretty similar situation to have as I have, but the difference is I suck at it. When I go into the grocery store, and I'll go into the grocery store and spend $100 and have like nothing. The wife goes into the grocery store and spends $100 and she's got a carload of groceries. You know.
Well, I don't even look at how much I'm spending. I just grab whatever I want, fill the cart, and use a credit card. That's it.
Waifu for life.
Sounds about perfect.
They're like, I've got a coupon. I'm like, that's okay. Men don't use coupons.
See, I have to pay the bills too. But obviously I'm not earning the money to pay the bills. The wife just hands me her check, you know. Says, here, have at it.
The only bills I pay are for our rental properties.
Yeah.
Because those are in my name.
That's probably the only way to go in that situation. Without the IRS giving you the gouge. Are you guys seeing buffering?
Nope.
I haven't even looked over actually in a little bit.
One guy says he's had constant buffering.
I don't see any.
I'm not having really any buffering on my end either. Go for it, Paco. You want to join us? Feel free. Just we're trying to go fast, so just hit G and drop the mana. Unlike what I'm doing right here and staring at the screen and not hitting G.
Are you online, like?
What's that?
Are you online?
Oh, no, I'm not online.
And sorry, no.
Let's see. Where's he at? I don't see him online either.
Hey, you just popped onto Steam.
Yeah, I just turned myself online to look at who else was online.
I was like, PSA.
That's the, that's the dirty part about going offline on Steam. You don't get to see who else is online without going through the full Steam interface.
Yeah, exactly. Why isn't there an invisible mode instead of having to go offline?
There should be. I mean, that's what that's kind of the standard in the industry now, you know?
I mean, just because I want to be a jerk and hide from my friends doesn't mean I don't want to see them.
That's fair. Yeah, it's amazing when you keep it under the DU limit. I didn't put anything for flyers over here. If one of you guys got something for flyers.
I usually just use a flame.
No
I
flames.
usually do too, but
Yeah, I do too, but it's weak in multiplayer, so.
yeah, not enough. You guys have too much health.
You have 200 mana at the end anyway, so you should be able to upgrade or whatever. I've got 30 left if someone.
Somebody need mana.
I just dropped mine. So was there
I just
no there was
I
no
love some by
news
the sky.
announcement today, huh? On the website, on Trendy's website?
I haven't even looked. I was just waiting for somebody to be like, "There's news.
I'm gonna
Check
check
it out."
real quick here.
I literally fell out of bed and loaded up Dungeon Defenders.
Fair.
I did exactly this. Well, I didn't do exactly the same, but I chilled with Joe for a while.
See, it doesn't look like there's anything new. See if there's any forum posts. Doesn't look like it. The little dev tracker didn't have anything new on it. DD2 launch day help links. Oh, this is from a player, Geo. Oh, nice. He included me. Sweet.
Have you not done the farm post yet? about the
new info.
Omnipet?
Let me see. Let me go online again and snag Paco here. There he is. Alright, sorry about that. I was tabbed there. Alright there, Omni Mom, have a good night. Omni says have a good night as well, even though he's just ignoring you. Damn kids.
I was tempted to sing something there, but I can't.
Yeah, what happened to... I mean, she came to hear some Omni karaoke. What the hell? You didn't come through there, Omni.
It's cool. My nerves will be better next time.
She give you stage fright.
A little.
It's always
Just 'cause
harder to...
She knows the tune that I would sing as well, that's the thing. It's the one that she used to sing to me.
That's fair.
But as soon as I thought, I was like, no, I can't do it.
Can't do
I
it.
just can't do it. I can't do it.
Then it could be a sing-along. We could get her on... we got to get her in the channel, too, and... Can get the old mother-son duet, you know? There's nothing better than that. You want to go into crit chance first there, Mr. Dogson, for sure. Crit makes the world go round. Yeah, anyway, like I said, there's a lot of talk of... Actually, that company directly mentioned more live streaming, but they didn't go into any detail. So I don't know if that means they're going to open it up to more live streamers, or if they're going to be streaming more themselves. Or
Why aren't they doing more dev streams? Because they haven't done a dev stream in 9 months.
That probably. I'm sure they're going to do something before. They're actually... I don't know why they haven't been streaming, because they're actually really social. They talk to the community quite a bit. I mean, on the in-game, everything.
They had players come out to, you know, wherever their building is, and they played with them there, which is kind of cool.
That is cool. Robot did that too. Several years ago. Actually, it's been what? I don't know, I want to say 5 years ago, maybe? Robot was going to have me and Nanania and Fried Egg come to PAX in Boston and just sit there and play games all day at PAX.
That'd be awesome.
That would be completely awesome.
The cheek.
But it ended up falling through. Nana ended up working for him, though. I mean, she works for him full time now. That was before she worked for him, of course.
So what does she do? Is she like a PR community manager kind of thing?
I'm sure she works. No, she's not. I'm not even sure what her title is, to be honest with you. But all she does is handles the video editing and live streaming. But she puts together like a lot of the in-game tutorials, and she live streams several times a week. When they're doing their official dev streams are really pretty looking. They switch in between multiple scenes, and it just looks really nice. It's a really nice layout. She controls all that. She's got a dream job. There's no doubt about it. She did good.
Well, I didn't even see
I worked for a indie game company for a little bit as the head writer for all their story, but they didn't have enough money to keep going with the game. And as soon as they stopped paying me, I was like, well, I'm done writing. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't work for free, you know. That would be a pretty awesome deal, too. So when's your, are you allowed to say a date on your newest novel, the superhero one?
Yeah, I don't even know. I submitted it, so I'm sure it'll be sometime this year.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Omni
Right,
Mom's
Paco.
saying I would lose all of my subscribers if they heard Omni sing.
Uh-oh. Did a wall drop somewhere?
Yes.
Up top, it looks like.
Top right.
It was my flimsy wall. Wave 5 doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
On the objective. I've been ignoring that lane completely. You guys know what I do. I run around and derp out and jump off cliffs.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
run around, derp off, jump off cliffs, and then blame Omni. That's my
Jeez,
general.
Here I've run all the way over as well, just for you. Jeez.
I still want to do a monk pet video. I think that would be funny as hell.
I would. I'd laugh like hell.
It would have to be heavily edited. But I even maybe like cut out some monk animations and have it actually floating around. Have it floating around next to me, you know?
And I'd just I'd hide over in the side somewhere, you know. It's a pity you couldn't do that. You could kind of cut out the fact that I was actually there in the lobby with you. You know?
I was telling Omni we should go onto the DD2 wiki and edit the page to add the Omni pet.
Hell yeah. Gotta have it.
It's a must-have.
Anyway, like Nightbot keeps spamming to you guys, I have had some very questionable connection issues lately, so if anybody is seeing any excessive buffering or whatever, and you normally don't, please let me know. Seems so far so good today, but... Now, of course, I just jinxed the shit out of it since I just said that.
Incoming robot voices.
I mean,
22-7 mark.
Nice. I've been getting the best relics I've found so far have all been marks.
oh wow, completely full. Oh, no, don't wanna, no, goodbye. Where's everybody at? Well, that side, cool. Let's go.
Alright, what do we need here?
Old school.
A little flyer control, maybe?
Yeah.
Just double dip on it.
If you wanna.
Hey, you know what? Can actually, since we're building so far up, we can
I got
just
60
throw it
left.
right here, huh? I still got 300.
I'm just going
If
to
anybody needs
dump
anything.
because that's only going to get me 2 flame arrows, so there's no point in taking a hold of that.
Why don't you throw them over here in this lane, maybe? Let's see what I'm gonna have.
Right, okay.
Actually, I've got enough left for what a 5 DU. Yeah, we're gonna need something else here. 5 DU and gonna get it for Weapon Man here.
I'll wait till you
Or 5 unit. And I've got 20 left, if that'll help you.
No, nope. I think somebody's got maybe another 10, I don't know.
I have 0.
Pago? Oh no, I'm going to assume that he probably dropped his. Oh no, this is your coil. That's what it is with the 20 left.
I didn't place a coil.
I didn't
No, I'm
either.
saying it's usually the coil. For
Oh.
the 20 left.
No, I don't usually do a coil on Nimbus.
I'm too lazy
I've
to do
got
coil.
I've got 20 left.
It's all good. We don't need that 20. Those flyers getting handled over there? Yeah, they are. Alright.
On my side, yeah, I was going to up the thing. I assume.
Wanted to make sure on this side, because I put the Skyguard over so far that it was still going to cover both lanes. It looks
Mana
good.
thief. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Somebody
Skyguard
somebody
down
lost
on the
the
other
Skyguard.
side.
That was at the back. That was at the back.
Huh. Wonder what managed to make it all the way over to that one.
probably
Back was
a
over there as
Smokey.
well.
Need to collect a little bit more green mana here and I can get it replaced.
I've got 40.
I've got it now. Must have been a dive bomber.
Yeah, I got like the up straight onto the Skyguard straight away as soon as I could, so...
Yeah, it was this bridge Skyguard here. It's alright, we should be good here now. Couple of ups and we're all set.
Joe is maxing that thing out right now.
No, I didn't have enough to max it, but it's at tier 3.
Oh, come on, mine's at tier 4 already. Keep up, man, keep up.
I didn't even switch to my fancy new McManus. It's gonna be only a small difference. It's not gonna be significant. But now I'm tempted, now that I got a McManus with storm damage on it, I'm pretty tempted to change out my little Ignite one for Drench and get that that crazy CC in the mix.
So what you can do, Fiery Brimstone, Charge Shot, and Quench.
Yeah, I think that'd be a strong combo.
Oh no, robot voice.
Uh-oh, we're getting robot voice back. Are you guys getting a robot voice from me?
It was a little bit, yeah.
Oh, it seemed like it went away now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's some strange shit. I mean, it can't possibly... That's the thing I don't get. I mean, I know I've got the sketchy connection issues right now, but how could my connection affect the voice quality that Omni hears when you talk? Or vice versa, you know? So it's almost has to be some kind of Discord thing.
I love how that only sentence was it has to be some sort of Discord. That was brilliant.
I'm just glad it's not only me.
Oh, so you guys heard robot voice again?
Yeah, for that whole thing except for the last
heard
sentence.
you say was it must be a Discord thing.
Sounds like auto tune.
So strange. Let me exit out of Discord again.
You gonna die, Juice. You gonna die.
Cutting Omni off mid-sentence. It's good for him. Alright. How about now?
Yeah, it's better.
That's so weird. Migusta El Pan says that there's some Discord issues today. Crappy. You know that McManus is, even though it's an upgrade, it's still not a super large upgrade. It's not over 11,000.
Yeah, but it's got the right stats. I mean, it's got the storm power.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to combine it with Drenching Strikes, but like, as far as DPS, it won't be a difference, much of a difference over what I'm already using. But it'll be fun, you know, adding that Drench and the storm damage in the mix, getting that electrocute combo is just fun to watch. I just got to decide whether or not I want to light them on fire, or I want to give them the shock.
Why not both?
Well, I could do both, but then I'd have to give up Fiery Brimstone, because Charged Shot has to stay on the EV.
Yeah.
It's just so much of the damage. You know what, and I'm being picky as hell now, though. I need to just switch to the Apprentice and get me a Penta 3.
Dude.
Too picky. Considering hopefully I'm going to be replacing it with some fancy new incursion weapon here next week anyway.
Yeah, but typical. I got a Penta 3. Look at all these new ones.
Yeah, shit, I got the robot voice again. I couldn't understand you. I heard Penta. That was about it. Skyguard tower down.
Skyguard.
It's just bad placement or what?
That's where I always put it.
Yeah, I put it here a
But
bunch
I
of
think it's
times.
because of where the wall is.
Uh-oh,
Blockade
spike blockade down.
Blockade down.
Zappa. Zappa down.
You fly.
Yep, we got the double wall. The double wall's coming.
See, you put the wall too close to the Skyguard over here. That's why. Goddamn assassins, I can't get off this character.
Got the legendaries dropping.
That's right, we got it. Get off, goddammit.
That's completely coming through in robot voice for me. It sounded awesome though.
Yeah, that sounded weird.
Yeah, mediocre boots. The Dryad's pretty tough on Chaos 2 there, Simfinch, other than using the Nimbus and putting them behind your walls. Because Chaos 2, of course, is all about the cyborgs. So by putting ground traps up front, you're kind of fighting the system a little. What are you guys laughing about now? All robot voice?
I'm
You're
just
like-
sorry, guys, but this is actually so entertaining right now. Like, you just have to forget. Like,
If it was a little more melodic, it would sound exactly like autotune.
Alright, I'm going to close Discord one more time. I mean, it's got to be something on my end, right? Let's see. Alright, how about now?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to leave, gonna just leave chat then. But the stream is only hearing you guys is funny. That's the odd part. I just don't know. I am full though, so I'm gonna drop my inventory here, if you guys don't mind. Oops, you can't hear me now, can you? Yeah, I have no clue what the problem could be there with Discord, but if Discord's just having issues today, then it's just having issues today. Sure, I mean, it could potentially be tied to something with my sketchy connection right now. Make sure I don't accidentally sell my new McManus. Let me find that bad boy. Where is it? There it is. I'll get it upgraded and deal with it later. You guys watching though, or I mean, I'll ask. I know I asked before. Let me ask again. Are you guys hearing me as normal, or do I sound robotic to you? Is there something funny going on with just my microphone? If somebody'd let me know in chat, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, sounds normal. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if it's a Discord issue or if it's a connection issue with me. I'm no clue. Oh, somebody dropped it on me. Let's see, what do we need? Oh, we got nothing going on here, huh? Wife's phone ringing in the background. Let me see what's up with that. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't have it set up yet there, DVNC, but sadly although there is an updated one, it's not, it's an open document with basically no proving system, and no one even knows who it was that made the edits. I mean, the creator of the document can see that, of course, but so there's nothing, unfortunately there is no updated spreadsheet that I can vouch for, just because I don't even know who created them as far as the mins and maxes. I mean, hopefully that info is going to be changing, I'm assuming, on Tuesday. Hopefully there's some higher difficulties and better gear coming. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, as it stands currently, like I said, there's no proven document source, unfortunately. Or nothing I felt comfortable enough with linking here. But according to that document, the max is 23k. Just barely over 23k for a medallion. And the armors can be very misleading, because having a high armor value does not make it a good item. You have to look at the other stuff. You know, you might end up having a ridiculously high armor value and being really low on hero damage, and you're a hero damage character. You know, in that case, the additional armor is not really helping you out. If it adds another 0.5% to your resistance or whatever, it's not really doing that much for you. Oh, I agree there, Peppers. Nothing worse than a game that you have to consult the internet to play, you know? I know they've talked about that. Hopefully they put more of that in. And maybe even get, you know, just a little bit more upfront about like the hidden item power or whatever kind of hidden item power there is. Alright, so we lost this, huh? That lane is traditionally not very tough. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. I do know Trendy's definitely aware of that, though. I mean, they've discussed it before, making more information available in-game. So, I mean, hopefully it comes through, you know. Would love to see it. I think tonight for the 11 p.m. stream, maybe going to do some Chaos 3 or Chaos 4 in the Steam group. So anybody that needs those lower Chaos tiers, you can feel free to join on me tonight. Right off the Steam group there. Guess this lane's my lane. Better get to work here. I'm pretty stoked though. I can't wait. There will be a special, some special stream times going next week, and then in addition to that, I'm going to be spending a lot of time next week on recording and editing updated tutorials for release. So I'll probably end up dropping a stream or two just for next week, just because I'm going to be really overloaded with work. Yeah, we're looking good here now. Chaos 5 just sits that learning curve. Once you get used to dealing with assassins, Chaos 5 becomes much easier. The map rotation gets a little grindy, going from 5 maps to 4 maps. But, I mean, you should be able to get through Chaos 5 pretty quickly and get to Chaos 6. I'm using the sand trap quite a bit these days. Those work awesome. Die, you bastard. I got something on the ground over there. Good mark. I get no shortage of marks, that's for sure. I've played a lot of MMOs in my time there, Los Tinos. Los Tinos, pardon me. I mean, I played World of Warcraft for 6,000 hours, something ridiculous like that, 7,000 hours. And then Warhammer Online. The next MMO I really intend to play is Camelot Unchained. Just I was a big Dark Age of Camelot fan back in the day. Come on and die. Damn assassins won't get off me. Yeah, Belty, just as you're going up through the ranks, you need to build for the enemies that are there. There are hard counters. So you have to build for what you're fighting, not for what you're, you know, had success with in the previous Chaos tier. You always want to look at the enemies that are going to be there, and they are listed. You just have to read through the enemy descriptions. Ah, another blue chest. Yeah, you'll get there, Terry. It'll be real easy here after you do it a little bit more. Like I said, the assassins become a non-issue after a while. You just become you know, you become so accustomed to them. I mean, now I don't really do anything for them. I just stand in them and let the traps kill me. I mean, you've got enough health, don't you? I mean, that's one of the big battles when you hit C5 is stacking hero health. What's going on there, Colin? Lich King, what up? Joe got a staff, but it's bad. What do we got going here? Little continue. No continue bug? Or no, there it goes. Well, that sucks. Joe got a bad staff. That's no fun. I'll be doing some C3 and C4 later on tonight on stream there, Crazy Kid. I don't have any intentions of doing anything on today's stream. Put that back a little farther, I guess. Give it a few more shots. What are we missing here? This lane? I think we're good, right? Looks good. Thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. What are we missing here? We got no air over here. Well, you can throw a PDT down. I'll go with 6 here instead of 7. Now we got 30, we got 60 left over. So what happened there? Thank you very, very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Burnt, Lauren, Peter. Thank you all very much. Oh, I hear you, Lauren. I can't wait as well. Excited to see what gets brought in. Now, we should find something out on tomorrow's dev stream. Good strategy for Chaos 2 is using anything but ground traps to get you started. So don't use traps or auras or anything that you're throwing on the ground. Use nothing but towers. Is definitely a good start. We get an upgrade on that. And there's one. I guess that's better than nothing. I mean, you don't want to just use PDTs, especially if you're going defense power. If you're stacking defense power on PDTs, you're going poison damage basically, and the PDT is only going to hit 3 targets by itself. But if you use explosive poison, all of the enemies will be poisoned anyway. So you would have a ton of DU left over, because more than 1 PDT per lane is not going to do much for you. But if you go like PDTs and cannonballs, or PDTs and flamethrowers, or PDTs and anything else that's a tower, you'll probably have a much easier time on it. I didn't miss you, Colin, I gotta be honest. I mean, why would you even say something like that? That's just stupid. The towers are all classified. We all know how they're classified. It says so right on them. We got blockade, and so on and so on. You know, an aura is an aura. That is a tower. Anything that says tower. Yeah, it's the Penta 3, Greg, is the one you want to look for. The Penta 3 is 4 per seconds with 5 projectiles. I still don't have one. They're very elusive. Well, it was just that range, Peppers. It would keep infinitely spreading the poison now as well if the range of the poison explosion was bigger. But it's just not, you know. There's not enough enemies in range to keep chaining it. And unfortunately, as far as I know anyway, that's not affected at all by defense range. No, I don't stream on Twitch anymore there, Jaquette. Just YouTube. I mean, you could make harpies work, but it's just not an ideal situation. Harpies aren't the strongest tower. I found the 4x3s as well, but it just, I don't know. Especially with Fiery Brimstone, it's all about the number of projectiles. I mean, for just straight up DPS, the scatter shot is the best bet, but I just don't like the shot type personally. But I don't like the 3s either. For me, it's got to be a Penta. I got to have 5 shots minimum. I would use a scatter shot over a 3 personally. But it all depends on what shot type you like, you know. If you're happy with the 3 will work. Ah, that sucks, Lucifer. I've done that many times myself. In fact, I'm probably gonna, before update comes, I'm probably gonna do a Chaos 5 day. Because there's a couple of shards I accidentally sold that drop in Chaos 5 that I'd like to have some backups of. I'm pretty sure we've probably all done it though. Accidentally sold something. Wall getting a little low there. I'm not sure where Smashing Fist is. I mean, I do the hero spotlights there, Mr. Dogson. I actually haven't done today's countdown video yet, and I usually have it up by now, so I need to get going on that as soon as the stream is over. But, I mean, I do the hero spotlights, but as far as weapon choice go, I mean, I'm a firm believer in using the shot type you like the best. The DPS differences doesn't matter. I mean, you're not fighting the target dummy, you know? As long as you're getting the victory screen, that's what matters. When you're just starting, just play the game there, crazy. The further you advance, the more XP you get per map. So just play, and don't sweat the ascension level. All that matters is the first 20 points. After that, it's insignificant. Or it gets less significant, I should say. Death cannon. I'm not really sure what you're referring to. We get there and getting lots of armor. Now I think Cyborg's their last appearance is Chaos 5, I believe. Not 100% positive on that, but I think so. Come on, give me a Penta 3. Well, I can show it off to Joe. Nope. Decent set of gloves. Nothing spectacular, but decent. Or are they? I can't remember if... I don't think Cyborgs are in Chaos 6, but I don't remember, to be honest with you. So what do you guys want to see as the new player tip of the day? Got what, 6 days left or 5 days left? I think it's 6 days. What is today? Today's Wednesday? We had a fourth friend join us there, Colin. Oh, I know there's hex throwers, but I thought there might be cyborgs as well. Failed jumping. What do we got? We got 220 left. I got 200 left. Anybody got 10? This is all private friends, Lucifer. This isn't Chaos 7. Or, I mean, this isn't with just anybody in public. These are all personal friends of mine. On medals. What about medals there, Mr. Dogson? Stick to the apprentice this time, see if I can get me that penna. But no, I don't think I've done anything recently with Defender medals. Maybe that would be a good idea, I guess. A lot of people don't know the different things that are available. That's definitely a good thought. Maybe I'll do that one today there, Mr. Dawson. That's a great idea. You know, and then people like Dragolich. A lot of people don't even see Dragolich over there. Don't know that he's for sale, you know. There's no difference, Peppers. Is there 2 sold there now? Or do you mean the 2 different skills? They're all situational, Paco, but Drago really is the one that stands out. Oop, that one's all the way to tier 4 now. Yep, I guess they're all good, actually. I mean, Dragolich is a good all-purpose. You know, I mean, it's designed for ability power users, but a hero damage hero can still get good results from it. Oh, there's a lot of different eggs. The pets, like Bear Kira is a really good CC. Narwagon gives a shield. Good for tanks. In fact, it was like the preferred tanking pet when it first came out. Now a lot of people are using other things. Weapon manufacturers are pretty strong there, Denizen, but they're at tier 1. They're probably one of the best defenses in the game. But of course you can't upgrade them, so the other defenses pass by them as you upgrade. I use them all the time. I mean, besides the fact that I just love the EV, I use them all the time because they're quick. Makes the maps go by fast, not having so much to worry about upgrading. It's just all about the pet abilities, you know. I figure, like, right now there's probably maybe 10 pet abilities that are commonly used throughout the game. DD1, of course, there was awesome pets. The pets were pretty incredible. In fact, just the Defender medals, the Defender medal pets would probably be a good, its own separate video, not on the countdown, but like something like a generic video on what you can do with Defender medals is definitely a good idea for one of the new player tips. You know, we take that, a lot of us take that for granted, even if you go back and redo the campaign or whatever, like many of us have done. A lot of people take for granted the new players not knowing exactly what to use Defender medals on. I guess it depends on your goals and how fast you want to progress. Like I personally, I would use all those Defender medals on getting through the Chaos tiers and upgrading gear, personally. But I know, like a lot of new players, it's all about getting the new hero. You know, they want their first hero unlocked. Laser bots, oh yeah. Laser bots would be awesome. Right now there's not, Denizen, but in the update, incursions are coming back. I mean, incursions are in the game now, but they're only campaign hard mode incursions designed to get you from campaign to Chaos 1. The update's going to include Chaos tiered incursions, which will be a lot of fun. All right, there, Brad. Take it easy, man. It's the same amount for every map that you do in the Chaos Trials there, Ethan. So there's, other than doing the dailies and weekly quests, make sure you re-roll the daily quests to get higher Defender Metal items, or higher Defender Metal quests. But really, it's just playing. You get 25 per map, no matter what the Chaos tier. What did we get over there? Crappy piece of armor. Yeah, the incursions will have, well, I'm assuming anyway that they'll have a specific, you know, a specific weapon drop per map. I'm guessing. That's how they used to be. No shortage of tornadoes going down these lanes. So powerful. I mean, nothing makes it anywhere. Everything just dies. The only thing even coming close to coming in anywhere is the flyers. Just because they're not in range of that Skyguard yet. No, it'll be per map, not per tier, Mr. Dawson. So there should be Chaos 7 tiered incursion weapons. Or whatever the highest tier is. I'm really hoping we get another tier. But a lot of people don't think we're gonna. I really hope we do, though. Would be awesome. No doubt about it. A boom shakalaka. It's the hottest new bow. So yeah, I mean, ideally, you'll be able to get that weapon in every Chaos tier as you go up. Yeah, orbs. Man, that is, I'm pretty sure that is a completely maxed orb there. I think 17,226 may be the highest. It's definitely up there. Or maybe orbs go up to 18. I don't know. I don't remember, but that's definitely pretty near the top. No doubt about it. Definitely got some slow loading here today, too. Corey, I personally ran, I did explosive poison on PDTs, and I included cannonballs. Or do you mean the shards? Yeah, I used, if you're using a medallion, you want to use power transfer, exploding poison, and defense rate. If you're using a mark, then use defense rate, exploding poison, and crit damage instead. Now, don't use crit damage and power transfer there, Bropra. You want to use defense range on the weapon mans. It really spreads them out. Alright, Paco, take it easy. I got 90 left if it'll help any of you guys. Yep. I guess I could just put it into another lane somewhere. Here, we need some flyer control here. Oh, there it is. I'll just give it to you guys here. What's going on, Cryo? It's all good, man. Better late than never, you know? Cryo's always here. It's a rarity that Cryo shows up late. Baby kitten explosions? That's terrible. Yeah, Cryo got to summer school. Didn't you say you had summer school starting? Man, on wave 2 even. Did we lose it? Yeah, we did. That's why I don't like to put that wall way down here like that. Yeah, I mean, you know, multiplayer scaling, you're going to lose them sometimes, unfortunately. Nobody watching that lane. Just one class. Doing it because you have to, or doing it because you want to? You got something good over there. Take a quick peek. Oh, it's a staff. Burst shot. We could probably just handle this lane. Well, then again, it is only wave 2. Let's see. It's a little sketchy, but it'll work. Or I could just... I'll make do. We'll go... Just go like that. And then throw a wall in here. And I'll just watch this side. Omni's always got to bring his weak-ass flamers into the mix. It's alright. I'll just CC it up here. Yeah, the sub-objective went down to a flyer. It's the flame auras work for flyer control, single player, but you got to get the upgrades on them pretty quick in multiplayer. And I don't think we upgraded that one at all. Shouldn't be the issue. The problem is that stuff up top is making that corner, rounding the corner. I don't know how that's happening, but it actually is making it all the way around the corner there. Yeah, those died pretty quick, those lady orcs. Yeah, it looks like it'll be alright. I'd like to see if I can get these guys back in chat, but I don't want to have to do the robot voices. There's been several updates there, Dark Wolfie. If you haven't played in a while, I would go back like maybe 10 news releases over the last couple of months and read through them. There's been quite a few changes. They did, what, 2 or 3 updates ago, they changed legendaries to have 4 stats, and legendary armor and weapons have 3 gem slots now. Or shard slots, pardon me. Oh yeah, you got a lot of reading to do then. It'd be the quickest way for you to get caught up as to what's going on in the game is to just read those last 10 news releases. If not, it would take 100 hours of video watching. I mean, there's just been lots and lots of changes. I'll just focus on having fun there, Logan. You know, there's a lot of different ways to get the game, to beat the game. So just focus on the heroes you like to play the most is the best bet, because you can use any of them to make it happen. I mean, the game is pretty, you know, it's pretty simple in design. It's easy to figure out. Yet there's a lot of things that you won't learn in game without reading elsewhere. Thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Oh, another weapon. Penta 1. Ugh, terrible. It's even worse than the 2. Need that Penta 3. Alright guys, so I got time to get one more map in here. And then I gotta hop off here, get some stuff done. I will be back tonight at 11 p.m. I'm gonna be playing some DD2, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing yet. I might be doing like Chaos 3, Chaos 4 runs for the Steam group. Maybe just soloing. I don't know. I have no clue yet. What's going on there, Mikey C? You don't have to grind for medals there, Legomaniac. Just play the game. Or grind for levels. Levels will just come. Go with a Skyguard up there this time instead of that Flame Aura. I'm in Pacific time there, crazy kid. Let's pop that right down right now, in fact. Not enough mana. Yeah, I'm in the US, but that's the actual time zone, Pacific time, PT. It changes depending on what time of the year it is, but PT is either Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight Time. But if you just use PT, it will show you the accurate current time. That lane's going to need to be worked. And this Flame Aura is pointless now that we got a Skyguard in. But, whatever. I don't think that's enough to kill that lane, though, without somebody up there DPSing. Defense speed is pretty big on everything there, Adam. Prior to getting maxed relics, you're going to want to have the defense speed on every item. Once you get closer to max, then you can start getting rid of it. It's not attacking anything? Yeah, it's doing damage. Yeah, the defense speed shard will... There's 2 shards that you're going to be using over... Or actually, there's 3 that you're going to be using constantly. And that's Deadly Strikes, which is defense range. You'll hear people refer to it as defense range. And then defense rate, which of course is defense speed. But you're going to use those 2 shards in just about everything. And then depending on whether or not you're using a medallion or a mark, for your third, you're going to want either power transfer or defense crit damage. Prior to getting C7 gear, there's not a single defense that I don't use defense speed on, though. Once C7 gear rolls around, then I start widening the gap a little bit. You don't need to, I wouldn't, especially being low level, don't even look at that armor stat. It's not doing much for you. Just look at, you know, get your, you know, your hero damage. Just build your defenses. If you build your builders, if you get your builders squared away, you're going to have enough DPS gear to throw DPS gear on every hero. Just don't even... Don't even worry about it. It's just going to come because the DPS gear is common, and the building gear is not as common. So by the time you get your builder squared away, your DPS is going to be squared away, basically is what I'm saying. But just coming back to the game, you need to replace all your gear with Chaos 3 stuff, because there's a gear gating system in play. Actually, just on one hero. You got to have one hero that's completely replaced with Chaos 3 gear, and then move on to Chaos 4 and Chaos 5 and so on. If you can't do the trials yet, then you probably just need to grind the last few maps in campaign and some of the current incursions until you get better gear to do it. See what that was. Yeah, just a helmet. The currently incursions are the step in between campaign and Chaos 1. Now on Tuesday, that's going to be changing. There's going to be incursions that are available in all tiers. Well, there you go then, Adam. You got your answer already. If your builds aren't right, then change your builds. You know, try some different defenses. Chaos 1 AoE towers are very effective because the main enemy in Chaos 1 are the little shield goblins, you know? So any frontal damage that they receive from projectile towers is, most of that is going to get absorbed. But, I mean, there's about a bazillion different ways to build Chaos 1 for sure. You'll be able to do it, man. Just play around with some stuff. That's half the fun, is figuring this stuff out. Getting the gear and going up is the grindy part. You know, figuring the stuff out is the fun stuff. Just about there. Hopefully get some loot here. Come on and die already. Everything dead. Everything but the roller. All right. A little, definitely some connection issues today. No fun not being able to hear the guys talk. But anyway, that is going to do it for today. Like I said, I got some work to do here before I start the late stream. So I'm going to get to it on that. But thank you all very much for swinging out. I do appreciate it. Joe and Omni, thanks very much. Lots of fun. Hopefully can get the Discord all figured out. Don't know what's going on with the robot voices. But anyway, that is going to do it for today, though. So thank you guys very much. And I will see you next time. Take it easy.